Welcome back. Let's do a few sentences of present tense in reported speech. Samir said, I like mango the best of all summer fruits. So this reporting verb, Samir said has to be changed to told, or it can remain said as well. Samir told me that he liked mango the best of all the summer fruits. She to me. Me and my brother go for cycling early morning and it refreshes us to the very core. She told me that she and her brother went to cycling early morning and it refreshed them to the very core. The teacher to the students. All of you behave carelessly when it comes to homework. The teacher told the students that all of them behaved carelessly when it came to homework. My mom to me, present continuous tense. I'm working day in and day out and you don't help me at all. My mom complained. So it has of course to be told to a confidential friend of mine on phone maybe. So I tell my friend on phone, my mom complained that she kept working day in and day out and I didn't help her. Dad, I have told you so many times to take care of your belongings nicely. My dad reminded me that I had to take care of my belongings nicely. My friend Avni said, I have been learning classical dance for 6 months altogether, but this lockdown has frustrated me to no limit. My friend Avni told me that she has been practicing classical dance for last 6 months, but that lockdown had frustrated her a lot. So this way, present simple changes to past simple, present continuous changes to past continuous, present perfect to past perfect, and present perfect continuous to past perfect continuous. But when we come to questions, there is a twist. Where does he live? Ram asks. Ram asked me, where did he live? Which means when we were doing the simple statements, then we were connecting it with that. But when we come to questions, and especially starting with WH, then WH has to remain WH and that is not to be used. While we turn a direct speech into the reported speech and we remove the inverted commas, then that is not to be used when WH questions are there. For example, he to me, whose car you borrow when needed since you have none. He asked me, whose car, whose will remain whose, without the need of any help, of that. So he asked me, whose car did I borrow when needed because I had none. Have changes to had. And whose will remain whose. She to me, which is your favorite color? She asked me which was my favorite color. Dad to me, which movie do you feel most inspired by? Dad asked me which movie did I feel most inspired by? So this is how we connect the statements, the questions that begin with WH. WH remains WH, the same word, and then the sentence continued. But the one thing that we remarkably note here is that the reporting verb is changing. Told or said is turning into asked now because these are the questions which are being asked. And what about the questions that start with helping verb? For example, Ajay to me, does he often punish his kid? Ajay asked me if he often punished his kid. Mom to me, do they recite poems at times in class? Mom asked me if they recited poems in class at times. My friend to me, does your mom hold an administrative post in the institute? My friend asked me if my mom held an administrative post in the institute. What we have noted here is that we have used the reported verb asked, and when it's a WH thing, we let it remain the same. And when it starts, the question starts with a helping verb. What are the helping verbs? Do, does, is, am, are, has, have been, did, was, were, had been, will be, would have, should have, will have, shall have. These are all helping verbs, and if the question starts with any of those, we have to connect it with either if or whether. Thank you.